Hello everyone!
Hello?
I'm back with another installment of Northwestern Lore Facts. The response on the first episode has been incredibly positive. I'm glad you all really are interested in my take of this funny blue train show. So I've unanimously decided to make this a full series. And with that being the case, I've been busy cranking out scripts for this series lately. As I'm writing this, I already have the early script drafts for the next 5 episodes. But with that said and done, let's get into some more lore. Fact 1. Emily was once privately owned by a collector on the mainland. She was one of the last batches of her class and was slated for scrap around 1916 with the rest of her class. Fortunately for her, Emily would be rescued by a private collector that same year to run special excursion trains on a small little branch line somewhere in England. However, when services began to dry up and branch lines were cut during the beaching acts, she was kept away in her shed until being sold off by the private collector's son to Sodor in late 1965. Fact 2. The S.C. Ruffy Ballast Company has been on the island since the formation of the old Wellsworth and Sudbury Railway. When the Northwestern Railway was formed, it was one of the big suppliers of ballast for their rails and many other projects later down the line. In the late 50s, the company began to die out due to very crappy management and a lack of care to their rolling stock. Surprisingly, the thing to shut the company down as a whole was due to one of their first pieces of rolling stock in the 60s. And I'm pretty sure we all know who the culprit was. Fact 3. On the Brendam branch line, there is a push-pull service. The push-pull service engines that run on the Brendam branch are both called Marcy and Liam. Marcy is an LNER G5 with a bubbly and pretty energetic personality who also craves what she likes to call the spirit of adventure. Compared to Liam, who is a Midland 1P, being the older of the two, he isn't so hot on the idea of the spirit of adventure, and likes to obey the rules and get his work done in an orderly fashion. But he does enjoy seeing Marcy happy, so he goes along with it. They both would arrive sometime between the mid to late 50s from BR for cheap, and would be patched up to work on the Brendam branch. Fact 4. Surprisingly, Thomas for a short while would wear tram skirts. It was only for a short while, but it occurred during the time where Thomas and Toby were the only ones running the branch. I'll most likely get into that story one of these days, but let's just say Mavis likes to tease the little blue tank engine if he's becoming a bit of a hothead at times. Fact 5. William, or better known as Billy, was an ex-Wellsworth and Sudbury Railway engine that was the station pilot at Tidmouth for a short while. One day, he would encounter a very young and sprightly Thomas and would just be a total asshole the whole time. However, his status as station pilot would be short-lived after getting into a bit of trouble due to his own doing. But that's another story. Fact 6. The Sodor and Mainland No. 1 would gain a tender during the construction of the Ballyhoo Tunnel. This would not only allow for assistance with a higher fuel capacity, but after having some issues keeping up with the other 2 box tanks, it allowed for longer runs and an increase in his work ethic. The tender is now on display at the Vicarstown Transportation Museum, as that is the only thing that was left of the S&M's first engine. Fact 7. The Wellsworth station that is seen in the Railway series is what the original Wellsworth station looked like during the Wellsworth and Sudbury Railway days. It would stay in this condition until being fully renovated along with the yard sometime after 1975. In present day, it looks just like how it does in the TV series. This is basically the station's condition the show crew used as a reference for the show prop in my canon. And there we have it, some more of my headcanon facts. Once again, I'd like to say thank you all so much for all your support from the first episode. Wasn't expecting it to do as well as it did, so I'm happy to continue sharing more of my AU with you all. Anyways, that's all from me. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!